As Arsenal's gears up for a critical match against Bournemouth, all eyes are on the potential transfer of Antonio Semenyo. With his medicals booked and reports confirming his move to Arsenal, this news delves into the implications of his signing, the strategic manoeuvres of new sporting director Andre Berta, and the significance of this transition for both the player and the club as they aim for success in the January transfer window. The January transfer window presents a flurry of activity for clubs looking to bolster their squads midway through the season. For Arsenal FC, this window is particularly noteworthy due to the strategic shifts within the club's management. As they prepare to face Bournemouth, all attention is drawn to Antonio Semenyo, whose medicals have been booked and is set to play his last game for Bournemouth against the Gunners. The potential signing represents not just a talent acquisition, but also a statement of intent from Arsenal, led by newly appointed sporting director Andre Berta. The key figure, Andre Berta. Andre Berta's arrival as Arsenal's sporting director has reignited the club's approach to transfers. Known for his keen eye for talent and successful recruitment strategies, Berta's influence is already being felt. His role goes beyond merely signing players. It involves reshaping Arsenal's transfer philosophy to focus on young, dynamic talents who can thrive in the intense Premier League environment. This approach is evident in Arsenal's keen pursuit of Semenyo, a player whose marketability and potential are undeniable. Who is Antonio Semenyo? Antonio Semenyo has emerged as one of the most exciting prospects in English football. Learning his trade at Bournemouth, Semenyo has proven to be a versatile forward capable of manipulating defences with his speed and technical ability. He has the potential to become a fan favourite at Arsenal, and his performances at Bournemouth have solidified his reputation as a player to watch. His ability to play both centrally and on the wings provides tactical flexibility, something Mikel Arteta values highly in his system. Medicals and the significance of his last game. As Semenyo prepares to face Arsenal tomorrow for Bournemouth, a mix of emotions surround the young forward. This match not only serves as a farewell to his current team, but also as a stage to showcase his talents once last time before transitioning into the vibrant environment of North London. A player undergoing a medical examination before a transfer often faces heightened scrutiny and pressure, but it can also serve as a platform for further validation of his skills. For fans and analysts alike, Semenyo's performance in what could be his last match for Bournemouth is likely to be scrutinised closely. Tactical fit. How Semenyo complements Arsenal's strategy. Mikel Arteta's tactical framework is built around fluidity and attacking dynamism, and Antonio Semenyo embodies these qualities. His ability to interchange positions, make incisive runs, and contribute defensively aligns perfectly with Arteta's pressing game. This transfer speaks to Arsenal's need for depth in their attacking options, especially as they navigate the rigours of domestic and European competitions. Creating space. Semenyo's pace can be a game-changer. His ability to stretch defences can create spaces for likes of Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Martinelli to exploit. This was an aspect Arsenal struggled with in tight matches last season, where the lack of a versatile forward limited their ability to break down organised defences. Versatility and adaptability. In addition to his speed, Semenyo's adaptability allows him to thrive in different attacking roles. He can press from the front or provide support in build-up phases, making him a valuable asset in various strategic setups. The competition. Manchester City's interest. While Arsenal's interest in Semenyo is significant, they are not the only club keen on securing his signature. Manchester City has also expressed interest, adding a layer of complexity to the transfer saga. Traditionally, City has sought to recruit young talents to blend into their squad, making the competition tough for Arsenal. However, Berta's strategic vision and Arsenal's growing appeal as a club could tip the scales in their favour. Semenyo's potential role in Arsenal's long-term project versus a more competitive bench role at City might influence the decision-making process. Financial implications. Navigating the transfer market. The January transfer window can be a tricky landscape, with clubs attempting to balance immediate needs against financial prudence. Arsenal's management must ensure that the financial outlay for Semenyo aligns with their broader objectives. Bournemouth's valuation of Semenyo will play a crucial role in negotiations. Arsenal have been known to be cautious in the transfer market, focusing on long-term investments rather than risk-laden signings. This prudent approach would be fundamental in ensuring that any deal for Semenyo does not compromise the club's financial stability. Fan reactions and anticipation. The Arsenal fan base has long awaited a resurgence in the club's fortunes, and the potential signing of Semenyo has sparked excitement. Supporters are eager for the club to make bold moves, and securing a young talent who has the potential to be a star fits the bill. Fans are engaged through social media platforms, expressing hopes for the player's future contributions and how he can impact the team's fortunes. Arsenal's strategy to involve supporters in the conversation around transfers is a positive step in building a community around the club. Historical context. Arsenal's transfer strategies. Arsenal has a rich tradition of leveraging the transfer market for building competitive squads. Their history is filled with young stars who blossomed into icons, and the potential acquisition of Semenyo aligns with this narrative. The club has made various strategic errors over recent years, leading to a shift in focus back towards youth development and scouting. This shift is not just crucial for on-field performance, but also for cultivating a sustainable financial model. Evaluating Semenyo's last performance, a defining moment. As Semenyo faces Arsenal, this match will serve as a litmus test for his readiness to take the next step in his career. How he navigates this pressure-filled encounter could influence Arsenal fans' expectations of him. A stellar performance might solidify fans' belief in his ability to transition successfully into the Premier League, while a subdued display could raise concerns about his readiness for such a significant move. Regardless of the outcome, this match is sure to be a memorable moment in his career. Arsenal's direction. What Semenyo's signing means for the future. If the transfer materializes, Semenyo could be one of many signings that demonstrate Arsenal's commitment to building a competitive squad. Under Berta's guidance, the focus could shift to young talents, ensuring a blend of experience and youth in the team. This balance is critical for future successes and aligns with the club's vision to foster local talent through their academy and scouting network. As the January transfer window has officially opened, Arsenal appears poised to make significant moves under the stewardship of Andre Berta, with Antonio Semenyo at the forefront. The excitement surrounding his impending transfer, coupled with his last game for Bournemouth against Arsenal, symbolizes more than just a player switching clubs. It reflects a broader narrative about Arsenal's ambitions, their approach to the transfer market, and their hope for a return to the top of English football. As Semenyo's journey is just beginning, but the potential it holds for both him and Arsenal is immense. As fans look towards the future, speculation around this signing illustrates the optimism that surrounds the club as they aim to reclaim their place among the elite. This overview highlights the key elements surrounding Antonio Semenyo's potential transfer to Arsenal, indicating the significance of the move for both the player and the club's future aspirations. Additional points could further elaborate on the developing dynamics of Arsenal's squad, providing a comprehensive look at this pivotal moment in their season. Arsenal lead Man City by 4 points in the title race. Pep Guardiola reacts to the title race. Arsenal lead Man City by 4 points in the title race. Doesn't look good. Pep Guardiola reveals injury blow as Man City lose ground on Arsenal in their Premier League title race with Sunderland. City were held to a 0-0 draw with the Black Cats on New Year's Day, leaving them 4 points behind the Arsenal at the top of the league after their win over Aston Villa this week. Sunderland turned in an excellent rearguard display to claim a thoroughly deserved point on Thursday night, with City failing to take their chances. The amount of chances we missed in the 6-yard box, not difficult ones, we could not convert, Guardiola said post-match. We created enough chances. We didn't do what we talked about in the first half, but we played good in the second half. The commitment, the desire, the first half was different. The two chances from Semenyo in the second half, Jeremy, Doku, Josko Gvardiol, Phil Foden and Erling Haaland, we had a lot, but unfortunately we could not do it. Semenyo was forced off early in the second half, with Guardiola admitting it doesn't look good. Nico Gonzalez was also forced off after the break, paving the way for Rodri to return to action after his most recent layoff. Guardiola lavished praise on the midfielder and his performance, insisting it proved exactly why he's the best in the world in his position. He changed the game, Guardiola said of Rodri. He proved in 45 minutes that in that position he's the best. We struggled in the first half, but with Rodri we struggle less. We broke the line.